Y'all, this is part of the show where we gonna give you our top five, top five, top five, top five, top five. Top five WrestleMania moments, top five WrestleMania moments. And so we are gonna give you today our top five WrestleMania tag team matches. Our top five WrestleMania tag team matches. And so here's what I wanna do. I'm gonna start off with what you, Storm. Come on, give it to us. Come on, start us. Give us your top five.
Okay, so my top five tag teams at WrestleMania is number five, WrestleMania 11, the Smoking Guns against Owen Hart and Yokozuna. WrestleMania 6, number four, Demolition versus the Colossal Connection. That's Andre the Giant and Haku. WrestleMania 14, number three, Cactus Jack and Terry Funk versus the New Age Outlaws. Number two, WrestleMania 6, Dusty Rhodes and Sapphire versus Macho Man and Queen Sherry. And last but not least, number one, Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper.
Mm.
The very first
Listen,
match, the
look, I
very
got
first tag team match.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, that Terry Funk and Mick Foley, that was a bloody match, wasn't it? Because they were in it one day in that
Yeah.
match. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's a good top five.
Terry Funk was going by Chainsaw Charlie. Chainsaw
Yes,
Charlie.
it was about time for him to retire too. At that point,
I can't.
That man went on the side of the stage in a dumpster for that.
Terry, what you got for us? Give us your top five.
All right, my top five, top five, top five. Five is the Head Shrinkers versus the Steiner Brothers at WrestleMania 9. They whooped up on each other. Y'all need to go back and watch that if you haven't already. Four, Roman Reigns and The Rock versus Cody and Seth. It's the spot. I don't know why I picked it, but it's the spot where The Rock's knee goes out and he does a little, whatever. I picked that. I just picked that one. Because and plus two, we had The Rock and Roman together as a tag team, so I thought that was pretty good. The Hart Foundation versus the Bolsheviks in WrestleMania 6.
Bullshit.
Bless, yeah, they blessed their little hearts. The Bolsheviks, they were singing their national anthem and they just bum rushed them real quick, and the match ended 1, 2, 3 real quick. Brett does it in the camera, which I thought was dope. That was my boy back then. Number where we at? Two. Number two is the Dudley Boys versus the Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian in WrestleMania 17. TLC, Edge, Spears, Jeff off of the ladder. It was, yeah. I ain't gotta say nothing else about that one. I don't. And then my number one is the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Although the Usos lost, not only was it the first time the tag team championships were on the line for the main event, it was the first time a tag team had been main evented since WrestleMania 1. So that's my top five.
Love it. Great top five. Great top five. Great top five. Five, five, five,
Five.
five, five time. Five time. Five time.
Five.
I'm gonna go next.
King count,
I'm gonna
but the
give you.
five count.
I'm gonna give you my top five, and my top five is all tag team championship matches. So here's my top five. And so WrestleMania 36. It was there in the COVID time. They're at the. Um, it was supposed to be Miz and Morrison, Kofi, and Big E, and it was and Jimmy and Jay. But the Miz got hurt, so he couldn't make it to the actual WrestleMania. So they picked one member
Yeah,
from each
COVID.
team. Yep, he had COVID. They had one member from each team to be in there, and they gave a heck of a match on that evening. So it was a triple threat match, but it was for the tag team championships. Number 33, and probably in bad taste for the old gray bearded one, it was WrestleMania 33. the Hardys return. I thought that was tag team championship match. They return to one of the greatest pops of all time in WrestleMania history, and then wind up leaving the match as champions. And that's when it was the good boys, the good fellas were the tag team champions. I know that because that was one of Kerry's brainbusters. So yep, I didn't win it,
That's
but
just it.
That was the bar.
it wasn't the bar. We thought it was the bar, but it wasn't. WrestleMania 16, the
Think about it.
first ladder match between the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian. It was the best ladder match we've ever seen. Because I thought it took the place of Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels. I thought this ladder match, they was upward. I thought it took that place because at first it was them, it was Razor Ramon and it was Shawn, and then here they come, right? And so here's a good actual, I don't know, like just something to put out there. The main event of that evening was a fatal 4-way: Triple H, The Rock, Big Show, and Mick Foley. That was the main event of that WrestleMania. Don't nobody remember. It was one of the worst main events. Anyway,
And that's when
and
each of them
then
had a McMahon in their corner.
yeah, yep.
Yep.
WrestleMania 39, the main event for night one, the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. What a match, incredible match. Sami and Kevin leave with the belts. And then last but not least, the greatest tables, ladders, and chair match of all time. WrestleMania 17. Again, there's nothing you really can say about this match. So you go watch this match and you'll understand what we're talking about. All right. Old gray bearded one. Top five. Top five.
Top five, top
Top
five,
five.
top five. Five time, five time, five time. Number five, I'm going to go WrestleMania 7 because at that time, the Hart Foundation was there.
Mm,
And when they lost to the Nasty
I like
Boys,
that.
I
I
was like,
like that one.
wow, you know, how that was a pretty good match. So I'm gonna go. That's five. Four. I'm gonna go WrestleMania 35, Fatal 4-Way match with the Usos, Aleister Black and Ricochet, Rusev and Shinsuke, and the Bar. And here was a caveat: it was the first time a WWE Tag Team Champion had entered WrestleMania as a three-time champion. They had defended their title three times in the during WrestleMania. I'm gonna go number three. I'm gonna go WrestleMania 20, the handicap match between Evolution and the Rock and Sock Connection. I mean, although they were all probably past their prime, you had five multi-time champions involved in this match. An RKO out of nowhere, and an RKO nowhere. You had Ric Flair imitating The Rock's people elbow, but then The Rock pretty much imitating Ric Flair and dropping the people's elbow on him. But yeah, uh, Evolution got that win. And 2 and 1 was a toss-up, but I'm gonna go to WrestleMania 17. And this is when I sent this text that okay, maybe the Hardy Boys are okay. I had Edge, Christian, the Dudley Boys, and the Hardy Boys in the ladder match. You know, you had interference with Spike Dudley, Rhino, and that strumpet leader. And the leader did get a 3D for her efforts, but that's number two. Number one is going to be WrestleMania 16. Edge, Christian, the Dudley Boys, and the Hardy Boys in the ladder match. And the only reason I gave this the bump for number one is because it was the WrestleMania debut for all six superstars.
Top five.
I do
Top
have a
five.
honorable mention, WrestleMania 40, because you had the double ladder match, Eight Town Down, Awesome Truth, these new guys, New Day, Judgment Day, DIY, those guys. But to see R-Truth win a championship in a WrestleMania was classic for me. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm a little extra. But those are my
You be
top five.
stealing. You be
Hey,
Yo,
that
stealing
R-Truth is
top.
he gonna make
hilarious.
he gonna make sure you get that
You be
in.
stealing
He gonna make
top.
sure you get that
Wait
in.
What you, boy?
And
a
here's what
minute.
I say to Lita:
Top
our
five.
views
Top
on
five.
what being said are all not all of us. We don't agree with certain things that's being said, Lita. I just want to throw that out there. We just want to put it out there.
He
If you're
is
gonna
his
come for somebody,
own man. Yes.
come for old gray bearded one.
We're
Come
not
for old
calling
gray
you a
bearded
short.
one. So that's our top five, top five, top five. Listen, y'all put your top five down. We want to know what your top five tag team matches are. Tag team matches. We want to know what they are. Top five, top five. Put them in. Put them in. Put them in.